Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nurmaya binti Misman. My student ID is 20251975113. So today I will be presenting my individual video presentation assignment for the course HRM549, which is Human Resource Development under class B8273 3D. So the topic today of my presentation is exploring the impact of gamification on employee training and development. In this presentation, I will explain the main issues, causes, impacts, and theoretical perspective, and I will connect them to concept that we have studied in HRM 549. My presentation today is based on the article, the title Exploring the Impact of Gamification on Employee Training and Development by Samuel Ojobo and colleague in 2025. So the purpose of this study is to review how gamification can improve training and development in organizations. Gamification means using game-like elements such as points, badges, leaderboards, and challenges in non-game settings like workplace training. So in HRM 549, this connects to training and development theories, which emphasize that learning methods must adapt to employee needs and organizational goals. So by linking gamification with HRM perspective, we can see how it supports motivation, engagement, and skill building, while also aligned with the strategy of HRM objective. So let's move to the main issue. The main issue is how to use gamification effectively in training. So training often fails because employees feel disengaged, overwhelmed, or unable to apply what they have learned. So gamification can boost motivation, but its success depends on design and context. As the article highlights, its effectiveness is moderated by factors such as design quality, contextual fit, learner characteristics, and organizational culture. In HRM 549, this connects to adult learning theory, which explains that adults learn best when training is practical, interactive, and relevant to their work. So gamification provides this by making learning active and personalized. There are several causes of failure in gamification. Firstly, poor design quality. This happens when elements do not match with the learning goals. Second one is contextual misfit. When gamification does not suit the organization environment, this will lead to failure. Number 3 is learner resistance. When employees see gamification as a childish or unnecessary. The fourth one is resource limitations. When organizations lack of time, money, or technology to sustain gamified programs. Number 5, culture barriers. When organizational culture does not support playful learning. So HRM 549 explain this through the systems perspective, which is training should align with the organizational culture, resources, and employee needs to achieve success. If gamification is introduced without considering these factors, of course, it will fail to deliver the results. Let's move to the impacts on organizations and employees. When gamification is successful, it will lead to higher engagement and motivation, better knowledge retention, and improved collaboration and inclusivity. So, employees feel more connected and willing to participate, but when it is poorly implemented, it will cause training fatigue, wasted resources, and disengagement. So, HRM 459 link these motivation theories. For example, the Herzberg's two-factor theory shows that gamification can act as a motivation when it provides recognition and achievement. But if design is poor, it becomes a hygiene factor that fails to motivate. Similarly, Vroom's expectancy theory explains that employees are motivated when they believe the effort leads to performance and rewards. So, gamification makes this link visible when designed well. There are 3 theoretical perspectives that explain gamification. Firstly, self-determination theory. Gamification supports autonomy, competence, and relatedness, which are the basic psychological needs. For example, employees feel autonomous when they choose challenges, competent when they earn badges, and connected when they collaborate. Secondly, behaviorist perspective. Rewards and feedback reinforce learning behaviors, similar to Skinner's reinforcement theory, which is employees repeat actions when they are rewarded, and gamification provides immediate reinforcement. Thirdly, experiential learning theory. So gamification provide an active, playful experience where employees learn by reflecting, and applying knowledge. So this match with Cobb's learning cycle, which is experiencing, reflecting, thinking, and applying. So these perspectives are central in HRM 549 because they explain how training methods influence learning outcomes and employee motivation. To make gamification effective, organization should design meaningful challenges and rewards tied to real tasks, and then align gamification with strategy and KPIs so that training supports business goals. Organization also can provide personalized learning paths and AI-driven adaptive challenges to make training more relevant. And of course, they also can ensure manager involvement to reinforce gamified learning in daily work. Plan resources carefully, starting small and scaling gradually, and encourage a culture shift through theme-based challenges that foster a collaboration. So this reflects strategic HRM, where training is not just an activity but actually a tool to achieve organizational success. Gamification must be integrated into the HR strategy, not treated as a separate or temporary initiative. In conclusion, gamification can transform employee training and development by increasing motivation, engagement, and collaboration. From HRM 549 perspective, it supports theories of motivation, learning, and strategic human resource management. So organizations should adopt gamification as part of their training strategy, but they must design it carefully to match with their goals and culture of the organization. When applied thoughtfully, gamification strengthens human capital, builds teamwork, and support organizational performance. So that's all from me. Thank you.